13 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Shiraz Mahmood Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister will virtually address the fourth session of United Nations Conference on Trade and Development Intergovernmental Group today. Information Minister has said the alliance of the opposition parties is pursuing conflict narratives. Foreign Minister says world community acknowledges the role played by Pakistan to facilitate Afghan peace process. Kashmiris on the both sides of line of control and the world over will observe the Indian Republic Day as Black Day tomorrow. And now news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan will virtually address fourth session of the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development Intergovernmental Group of Experts on Financing for Development today. The conference is being held in Geneva. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has reaffirmed Pakistan's determination for peace and stability in the region. In a statement today, he said the world community acknowledges the role played by Pakistan to facilitate the Afghan peace process. The Foreign Minister regretted that India has not reciprocated the peace overtures. Prime Minister Imran Khan. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Kashmir is an internationally recognized dispute. He said India has been violating basic human rights of Kashmiri people over the long period of time. He said India troops are subjecting to oppression the innocent Kashmiri people. The Foreign Minister said Pakistan is constantly apprising the world that the Kashmir is a flashpoint. Its immediate permanent solution is must for regional peace and stability. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and the world over will observe the Indian Republic Day as a Black Day tomorrow to draw the international community's attention towards unlawful and forcible Indian occupation of Jammu and Kashmir. It also aims to apprise the world that continuous brutalities and custodial killings of innocent Kashmiris and unabated massive violation of human rights by Indian occupying forces is illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all parties Hurriyat Conference has urged the people to observe complete strike tomorrow to protest against illegal occupation state terrorism. In Azad Jammu Kashmir, protest rallies and demonstrations will also be held in all 10 districts tomorrow to mark Indian Republic Day as a Black Day. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Shibli Faraz has said the alliance of opposition parties is pursuing conflict narratives. In a tweet today, he said PPP Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari's insistence on no confidence notion, Hassan Iqbal's qualms on it, and Pakistan Muslim League N leader Maryam Nawaz's stress on the long march clearly indicate that the alliance of opposition parties stands shattered. He said opposition parties have taken the roads of hoodwinked the masses and they are now turning to the parliament after being rejected by them. Minister for Communication Murad Saeed says the government will soon start construction of new motorways and highways across the country. Addressing an event successful completion of recent accomplishments in Islamabad, he said work would be started on Dir Swat, Diai Khan, Peshawar, and Hyderabad Sakar motorways by April this year. The minister said the important motorways project of Sialkot, Karyang, Rawalpindi would be started before June in the current fiscal year. Minister for Federal Education and Professional Training Shafkat Mahmood says millions of children are out of school in the country and government is making all-out efforts for their enrollment. In a message on International Education Day, he said education is the base of development and prosperity of the country. The minister said it is the right of every child of equal opportunities in facilitation of education and government is making all-out efforts to provide this right to them. The Arab League has welcomed understanding reached by the two parties' conflict in Libya and unifying national institutions and sovereign positions. In a statement, Al General Secretariat that Arab groups support all the national efforts aimed at reaching an integral Libyan crisis. United Nations General Secretary Antonio Guterres has called for efforts to promote educational. In a video message marked at the International Day of Education, Guterres paid tribute to the resilience students, teachers, and families in the face of COVID-19 pandemic, which is its peak, forced almost everyone's school, institution, and universities to close its doors. The United Nations chief said we must ensure the full replenishment of Global Partnership for Education Fund and strengthen global education cooperation. And that is the end of the news. For more news analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch our live streaming bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.